Hi, everybody. On this channel, we're here to support each other through helpful comments and positive thoughts. My name is Brenda, and I'm a channeler, and I communicate telepathically with all kinds of things. I'm here to share with you the information I receive from our friends on the other side to answer all of your questions. And happy Friday, and thanks for joining us here. I'm so glad to see all of you. And let's see who is all here today. It is a beautiful Friday where I'm at. 76 degrees. The drawback is it's going to cause storms to happen later on tonight. Spring storms, you know. So Carl brought a question in earlier. He may have gone back to sleep. Hello, Carl. How you doing? And Charlotte. Hi, Charlotte. How are you? And Mere Dragon and Jax. And CJ and Rachel. Paul Freed and Jenny. Hello, hello, hello. And I know there's more. Sarah is here. Hi, Sarah. Thanks for being here. We have several questions starred. Let me get to the bottom of the comments and see what's happening down there. Paul says we have it up in the 40s. Hi, Freya. Freya, we aren't doing personal questions today. I'm sorry. But I set that rule yesterday, so I'm going to stick by it. We're only asking questions about spiritual things that we're curious about, like what do we do when we're in heaven, or, you know, something along those lines, or mysteries, like some people are asking about Bigfoot and ETs. So those kinds of questions. Charlotte's getting the popcorn. Jenny says we have temps in the 80s today with storms coming this weekend. Yep. Yep. Sadie has the bed. Sadie, look up, honey. Hey, Sadie, look up. Say hi to the people. Say hi to your fan club. Can you look up here? Let's see your pretty eyes. There you are. Well, I love my dog, but I don't like doggy kisses. I'll draw the line at that, you guys. Paul has my apple. He has his apple crumble. Oh, Jenny says Sadie's beautiful. Thank you. She is a sweet dog. She really is. Yeah, Sadie's beautiful. She needs a shower. I haven't been up to giving her a shower lately, but I'm going to have to draw up my courage and do it. Because it's going to have to happen. So I'm just going to wait a little bit longer before we start answering questions, because I think we'll probably have some more. So, yeah, remember that they're not personal questions today. I've had, you know, the intention this whole time for Fridays to only be for spiritual questions and mysteries. But I saw all of you wanted personal readings so bad that I didn't want to disappoint you. But I am on Sunday nights now and Wednesdays. So Sundays and Wednesdays I'll take personal questions. Jax, I've got you started. You all have such good questions today. Ice cream on top. Oh my. So while I'm waiting to see if someone else, oh, don't worry about that. Charlotte, I didn't consider your question to be personal. I thought that it was, you know, about things that are a mystery to us, so you can leave that there. Okay, I've got 8 questions starred right now. From the land of sky blue waters, my shaman guides are here, and the Aborigines. Yeah, it'd be great if you'd cook for me. Come be my next door neighbor, I'd love it. So let us get connected with our friends on the other side. I'm going to ask my spirit team if they'd like to bring opening message for our Asking Spirit Spiritual Questions Day. Yes, indeed we would. We are here with bells on. We love this theme you have for today, and we see that the people are participating with joy. There's much going on outside today here. The warm weather is causing much activity. The energy is high. It is a happy spring energy, and you are feeling it. This is the mood of the day in your part of the country, Brenda, and it is rubbing off on you. We like to see this in your heart. Thank you so much. We also have words for the people who are here. You are gathering together in love and joy, we see, and we congratulate you for having this in your hearts and this kindness for other human beings. Not everyone has those feelings. At this time, I'm sure you are aware. But at this time, that is why you gather here, to talk to one another and to speak to one another. And it puts love in your hearts and spring in the air. And thank you so much. Thank you so much, my dear friends on the other side. Freya, I've got you started. What a good question. Paul says, I will in the afterlife. Okay, but I'm going to live in a treehouse. So if you don't like tree houses, you might not want to be where I'm at in the afterlife. I haven't got it designed yet, but I'm planning on it. Yeah, a lot of great questions. Yeah, absolutely, everybody. Be sure that you are subscribed to the people who are here who have channels. And Jax is so good about posting a link to their channels here. Whispers from Heaven with Jenny and Carl. And whenever I do that, I'm always afraid I'm going to leave someone out. Sarah, Hibiscus Healings. Yep. By the way, Sarah is wonderful, and she is a healer. And be sure to be subscribed to her channel and be involved in her live streams. She sends out wonderful energy, wonderful healing energy, and very psychic. And Jenny is awesome. Jenny was on with me Wednesday, and I took a few too many questions, and it lasted over 2 hours. And so next time I have to be careful I don't take too many questions. But we enjoyed it, and we still had energy when we were done. Spirit came through in an amazing way. Okay. I'll just have to come back and see if there's any more questions. Well, actually, I have 9 now. So I believe since I was just talking about that subject, I believe I should just take one more question. So the next question that comes in that is about spirituality or mystery, I'll get that started and we'll have 10 questions to work on. So good for you that you were here early. The early bird gets the worm, if worms are what you're after. So I'm just going to mess around a little bit longer to see if that 10th question comes in. Sadie told me I had an animal, there she is, she heard her name. I had animal communication with her about a month ago. And I called her a puppy. And in the animal communication, she said, I'm not a puppy, I'm a grown dog. And she said, I would like you to know that I am not an inside dog, I am an outside dog. And then when the weather gets warmer, I would like to be outside a lot. And I'm not sure what else. I apologized to her for the cat being mean to her. I think that's about all she said to me. So when we're here on Sunday nights and Wednesdays, animal communication questions you can also bring here. So, well, I think we're just going to go on, and probably that 10th question will come up. Shaman guides are here. I'm hearing their song. And I think Carl went to sleep. Carl, if you are here, let us know. Charlotte's going to live in a cabin in the woods. Maybe it's a tree house, and maybe I'll be nearby. Spirit recently told me to go ahead and make our plans for what we want our life to be like and our homes to be like whenever we go to the other side. Yeah, they did. They told me that. I'm not quite sure what's coming, but they said be ready. Prayer and meditation and love in your heart. Faith, I've got you starred. Faith, you're the 10th question, and I don't know why. You always have the luck of being the last question, so I'm grateful that you are here today and you got a good question. And so I'm going to say now that questions are closed. I'm going to put up my banner for that. If anyone wants to put that in the comments, you're welcome to. Peace, love, hello, hello. So I'm taking 10 questions and I already have them all. So thank you so much for coming in. I hope all of you enjoy our transmissions today, and I am anxious to see what's going to happen. You know, sometimes I have to sit and wait for a little while for the words to start flowing, and sometimes I don't. But I have been meditating a while and I feel like I'm prepared. So let us go on. Hi, Andrea. Carl didn't say hi, did he? CJ, your question is so interesting. I'm going to star it in case we have time to do 11 questions. But we will see how it goes. I can't promise you we'll have time, but a great question. Lots of debate about Jim Carrey being cloned. No, I don't know. I know people say that. I don't know. He probably had plastic surgery. You were typing while I was talking, Andrea? Oh, okay. Oh, Andrea, that is a personal question. I'm so sorry. But we're only taking questions about mysteries or spiritual things today. No personal questions. I'm so sorry. And we can't take questions anyway about someone who is not here. We don't have their permission. No. Hi, Jackie B. Thanks for being here. Ah. So let's go ahead and bring up the first question. I want to let you guys know that I always feel the need to say recently that after I start asking for answers to the questions, if you're trying to tell me something in the comments, you know, it's just 50-50 whether I'll see it or not, because my eyes are closed half the time and there's a lot of comments and it moves really fast, and I probably won't be able to respond to your comments after this point in the show. But I thank you all for being there. Peace, love. Thanks for being here. So I don't think Carl has said hello yet, so I put a couple of questions in myself to get us started, so I'm going to put my own question up first. I hope you don't think I'm being a hog. So let's see what we've got going on here. So this person called Brenda T is asking, Dear ones of love and light, how would you like to answer this question? I ask that Master Yeshua be in charge of who comes through today, as Archangel Michael is our gatekeeper. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm the boss. The man known as Chris Bledsoe, who wrote the book UFO of God, says the lady told him there is going to be an event this Easter 2026. What can you tell us about this? If you don't know Chris Bledsoe, I highly recommend you look him up. And I haven't bought that book yet, but I plan to. His whole complete story is amazing. What can you tell us about Chris Bledsoe and the lady telling him about an event this Easter? Oh, oh. Well, I already have my answer. They said, no, we cannot. That is personal. Okay, thank you. I appreciate your honesty. It's just fine. I understand. And we will go on to Mirror Dragon. Mirror Dragon. Hi, Jules. Thanks for being here. Our dear ones on the other side. Our friend Mirror Dragon brings this question. Is Sasquatch living between the fifth dimension as ours? And are they protectors of our planet? Are they living here between the fifth dimension and ours? Are they protectors of the planet? I'm going to sit here a little bit and let the energy come in. We are one with the Father. This is the angels. They're saying hello. Angels from the realms of glory. We know them well, the Sasquatch. They are our friends. We communicate with them. They see us and hear us, as some of you do, and we play with them at times. We can come into your world as we do into theirs and have fun with you also. Please ask. The ones you call the Sasquatch are heavenly beings. They are not exactly angels, but they have powers that this world does not see very often in other places. A dimension in between, yes, you could say that. They are their own dimension, in a way. Not many join them there. The elves and the fairies, you could say, are there. Isn't that funny? Huge Bigfoot and little fairies living in the same place. They have love for you, but they won't touch you, won't be in contact with you because of the fear that has been instilled in them from the past. They are great and mighty beings and could squash you, but they do not want to. They are gentle in their hearts. Times have come where they retaliated with strength and were scary indeed to the people. The people should leave them alone, keep their distance, let them live their lives without being intruded on, give them their space. They have a right to be on the earth and live their lives in solitude, in the far off places. They are not in your way, dear people. Please don't prod and poke at their world. They live in peace in their own way. Wow, thank you. Thank you so much, dear angels. Thank you so much. I found that very interesting. Thank you, Mere Dragon, for bringing in that question. I know I've missed a whole lot of comments. Did Carl ever say hello? Because I was saving Carl's question until he popped in. He lives on the other side of the world and he goes to sleep sometimes after he puts his question in, and I have patience for that situation. I don't believe he did. No Carl yet? Okay. Jenny said, I love that. Mere Dragon says, how lovely of Bigfoot. The comments moved. How lovely of Bigfoot. Thanks to the spirits for the answer. I always deeply believe it. Thank you, Brenda. Okay, nice. Our next question is Charlotte. Charlotte pointed out that this was a personal question, but because she was talking about archangels, I thought I would like to go ahead and talk about it and see what they'd like to say if she has a specific archangel, as this is a spiritual question. So I'm going to go ahead and take this question. Our dear ones on the other side, our friend Charlotte is asking, I know I have a specific archangel that will be working with me. Can you please tell me who it is? Dear ones on the other side, what would you like to tell our friend Charlotte? Hi, Carl, your question's up next. Thanks for saying hi. What would you like to say to our dear friend Charlotte, who's asking if she's working with a specific archangel and which one it is? We have come by your side to speak to you today about something we know nothing about. This is the collective of angels called the Ezra Collective that I'm in contact with. That's what they say when they come in and say hello. Yes, we are the Ezra Collective, and we know about archangels. There are many more than you know about. They are different grades, different gradation of beings. I think I kind of lost that thread just a minute. We are the archangels and we are here and we love you. We are a group of archangels that comes to speak to the peoples at times. The peoples of the earth, that is. There are other dimensions also that have people, but we are in this one with you now at this time. You are great and powerful beings. You know not your worth. You know not your power. Please weld it on the earth more heavily at this time. It is needed for you to stand up. Stand up and know your power. We are the angels and we don't want you to be trampled. Yes, Charlotte has an archangel. I am here and I work with you, my dear. You will know more about me one day. Thank you for asking. Thank you. Okay. Truth be known, I heard that his name was Barry 2 times, and I hesitate to say that out loud. But I do think that I heard the name Barry 2 times. So take that in as you will, Charlotte. Thank you so much for being here. The Archangel Barry, I don't know anything about that. I hope I didn't get that mixed up, so I'm just putting a little disclaimer there. I just made Carl's question disappear when I was hiding Charlotte's question because it was old. Let's see, what did Carl ask? What did Carl ask? Surely I can remember. Carl, can you post your question again? I just accidentally clicked on it 2 times and made it go away. Crazy, that's the first question that was there. It was the first one I started, and now it's gone. Out into the ethers, never to be found again. Trying to remember what that question was, but you know, I have CRS real bad, you guys. I know there's quite a lag between what I say and when you comment. It's not instant at all. Oh, okay. You're afraid YouTube might censor it? Yeah, you know what that is, right? My rememberer is broken. You forgot your question too. It was a whopper. It was a good one. Oh, Jack says maybe it's short for Archangel Barachiel. Wow, I never heard of that. Oh, yeah, gave me goosebumps. Gave me goosebumps, Jax. Okay, Carl, I got your question. Sorry, I goofed that up. Isn't that interesting, Jax? Thank you so much for bringing that up. What would we do without you? Oh, you were asking about the fifth planet or the ninth planet of the solar system? Is Dear Friends of Love and Light. I'm getting mixed up here. Dear Friends of Love and Light. Our friend Carl Heese asked this question. Is Jeffrey, you know who, still alive, living in Israel? Hi, Firefly. Thank you so much for joining us here. Welcome, welcome. Is Jeffrey still alive, living in Israel? Our dear friends on the other side. Many people wonder about this question. Some say that the one known as Jeffrey, the famous one that's in the news, was murdered. Some say commit suicide. Some say he didn't die at all, that they hid him away somewhere. And this is a mystery that some people in the United States and the world, I guess, are curious about. We can say there is much going on there that we cannot talk about at this time. The publicity would not be welcome. There are lies and cheating involved indeed. This is one subject that may not be known for some time. Well, this is funny. I heard he's alive, and then I heard somebody say the cat's out of the bag. And I don't know what to say about that. But those are the words that came into my head just now. I don't know if two people are talking to me or what is going on. So take that with a grain of salt, and I'll let you make the decision on what rings true with you. And I'm going to put a disclaimer on that also. I should have just put one big disclaimer on at the beginning of the show. Thank you, Carl, for your interesting questions. Paul Freed. Then Jenny is next. Hi, Donna. Thanks for being here. Yeah, Jack says for entertainment purposes only. That's right. Sometimes I hear other things. It sounds like I've heard more than one person. A few weeks ago, I was on here doing this, and someone said, "Everybody grab a seat." And then I asked, "Who said that?" And then I heard, "That wasn't us. Please listen." So I guess sometimes I hear other things that are going on, and I don't know what to do with it. So live and learn. Dear ones of love and light, our dear friend Paul Freed asks this question. Hello, Brenda. Anything on my favorite singer, Olivia Newton-John, gone 4 years? We believe in magic. Yes, Carl, that's the way I took it. Yes. Hi, Faith. Oh, Faith, I remember now. Yeah, you were here earlier. Thank you. Thank you for that. Olivia Newton-John was my first husband's favorite, too. Always made me kind of jealous. She's been gone for 4 years. Right, Faith. Dear ones of love and light. Paul is asking about his favorite singer, Olivia Newton-John. Can we talk to her? Can we be connected to Olivia Newton-John at this time? I ask my spirit team to work on making this connection, please, with the famous person known as Olivia Newton-John. Actress and singer, pop star. So beautiful. We are with her now. We will bring her in if she would like to come. We are twisting her arm. I don't know what's going on today. I'm having a different kind of a day, so I just heard She is busy. She said come back another time. Those voices in my head, that's what I heard. Hi, Akila. I can't make anything up. That's what I heard. Isn't that interesting? I have heard others say when we were trying to connect with someone on the other side that they were busy right now. Thank you for bringing your question, Paul. Whispers from Heaven with Jenny. Be sure to be subscribed to Whispers from Heaven with Jenny. She's a wonderful, gifted reader. So, yay, we have another Sasquatch question. Hi, Melissa. Melissa in New Zealand, welcome. Carl said, what? She doesn't want us to fight for her? Akila, you have heard that too? Oh, thanks for telling me that. Thanks for telling me that. Jenny says, dear ones of love and light, I've heard that Bigfoot or Sasquatch are very spiritual beings. Can you share what you know about this, please? What would you like to say about Sasquatch and spirituality? Well, they are, of course, in a very deep way, they are all about spirituality, their own kind. It is not the same as yours. They are different kinds of beings than you. A little different dimension, as we spoke of earlier. They are more knowledgeable of spiritual things. They are right in the thick of it, jumping in the middle of it. They are all about it. They are so spiritual. One could come upon you now. Would you like that? Well, yes, I welcome Sasquatch to come in and speak if they would like to. We are standing behind you. We are a group of little ones. Our mom, our sister are nearby. We are honored to be here with this group. We see you. We are next to some of you in spirit at this time. You might feel us nearby. You might feel our breath. We are so close. We like people. We are the little ones, and we are interested in you. Our mom teaches us about spirituality, you see. We think it's fun. We play hide and seek with you when you are in the forest where we live. We are with your dog. We are petting her. She doesn't know. We perk up her ears sometimes when she is outside. We can be around and you will not know. And I just heard tee-hee. We are the fairies. We've come in also to be with Bigfoot. The fairies love Bigfoot. We live in the forest among them. And the fireflies. Well, we are the fireflies. The fireflies are here also. Things of the forest are coming in now, my dear. Things that live in the forest are coming in to see you, to look at you and see what you're all about. This is very interesting. We know not from whence it came. What does that mean? We know not from whence it came. What does that mean? Let that go. We are one with the Father. These are the angels again. You are scattered. Pull yourself together. I'm scattered. I gather myself back from everywhere I've been, and I center myself into my heart. Dear angels and guides, I ask your assistance in this process. Come one, come all to the Magic Picture Show. This is their reminder that we are living in a movie, that it isn't real. Jenny, thank you so much for bringing your question. I think we will just cut that off there and let that go now. Got a little off the rails. I feel like I have to say what I hear, because I'm afraid if I start qualifying what I say, that I'll make big mistakes. So, Paul, I'd just like to tell everybody about your experience that you posted on here. Hi, Leah. I had a visit this morning at 2:30. At the end of my bed, it was a wizard or a Merlin, and he was holding a crystal ball. And then it turned white, and he was gone, all done in blue. Paul, good for you having such cool experiences. Isn't that interesting? Hi, Mercury. Thanks for being here. I did stop at 10 questions, so we'll see how much time we have. I still have 5 or 6 more. We'll see how it goes. Thank you for telling us about that, Paul. And Jack's Mangled Unicorn. Is part of ascension moving away from the karmic debt system? Is part of ascension, our dear ones of love and light, our friend Jax is asking. Our dear friend Jax is asking. Is part of ascension moving away from the karmic debt system? I hope so. Our dear friends on the other side, what can you tell Jacqueline about this question? About karmic debt. Will it go or will it stay? Karma is here. It will not be on the other side when you move there. So we're told we're all moving up, that the earth is ascending and we are going with her. So when we do that, that will be a place of sheer joy. And no, you will not have karma there. Your karma will be cleared, dear one. Have no worries. This is what we can tell you for sure. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks, Jax, for that question. It's 4:44, well, where Carl is. And Freya has a Archangel question. So I can see I'm going to have time to answer more questions that were put in there. So when I get to the last one, I'll go through the comments and look for the other ones. I believe, can't remember. I know Donna had one, and I don't recall now who else did, but we'll go back and find them. I'm getting through these pretty quick. Dear ones of love and light, our dear friends on the other side, guides and angels. Our dear friend Freya asked this question: do archangels show themselves as big orbs of certain colors like blue or white? And if so, why do they do this? I see you, Faith. I've got you. Dear Master Yeshua, would you like to speak to us about the archangels at this time? They are magnificent beings that you cannot imagine. They are all powerful. They will not unleash all of their power while they are near you. Thus, they can confine themselves in orbs. Their strength you know not of, dear children. They are close to godlike. Some people communicate with them from a distance only. They could not stand next to them in their human form, we see. And we hope this answers your question. Thank you. Thank you so much. Paul's got to go make supper. Have a great weekend. Faith, you're next. And then CJ, and then Donna had a question, and someone else. I'm going to go back and try to find them. I've got that starred, Carl. We'll see what kind of time we have. You're welcome. Our dear friend Faith asks, can I please get a reading on who I am in the astral spiritual realm? I'm needing their help and guidance for how many are on my spirit team. Well, this is actually a personal question, which we weren't taking today, Faith, but since you've been waiting so long, I'll go ahead and see what we can do. My head is tingling. Our dear friends on the other side, what would you like to say to Faith? Who am I in the astral spiritual realm? I'm needing their help and guidance. For how many is on my spirit team? There are so many, it is unknown. The spirit team of people is large. Yours is not unusual, we can say. Many people have so many on the other side on their team, waiting to help them out with everything they do and say. You are a great and powerful being, as all are, when you are home on the other side. There is not one who is more honored than another or more higher than another. We can say that you are more powerful than you'll ever know while you are on earth. Keep having great faith in yourself, dear Faith. Isn't this interesting? That's your name. We're always there for you on the other side, and you can talk to us whenever you want. Ask us your questions and sit very still. The answers may come into your mind. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You are welcome. And let us see, CJ is next. And then I'll go back up and look for the other questions I was afraid we wouldn't have time for. CJ is here. Our dear friends on the other side, what would you like to say to CJ about this question? What can you tell us about the group called the Templars? Did they really come to North America? What an interesting question. From the land of sky blue waters, we know about that. These are my shaman guides. Yes, indeed, they did come to North America. And that's where we were, and we saw them there, sneaking around with their sly ways. Really? Did we just say that? We are being funny. We can be funny sometimes. The Templars. What can you tell us about the Templars? They had a great mission to protect their secrets. They came to the United States to hide some of them away, and they did. They were, what's the word? Successful in that endeavor. They were never found, these treasures. You will not ever find them. They are buried long ago now. It would not make any difference anymore in these days. They are obsolete now. They did come here, and many of them died. Some of them went with the Indians of the land. They did not go back home once they were here. They had traveled too far. They were too worn down. They suffered much. The ones that remained stayed in this land and kept their secrets till they died. Thank you so much, dear ones of love and light. Thank you, CJ, for that question. So let me go back, and I do have a little more time, so I'm going to have to go pretty far back up in the comments to find the questions I thought I was not going to have time for. So this will take me a minute. Well, it won't let me go all the way back up. If you had a question that I didn't get started, and if it's not a personal question, if it's about spirituality or mysteries, go ahead and repost it in the comments now. Paul, you met her? Oh, Paul's gone. He met her years ago backstage in Pennsylvania. She was so down to earth. He had so much stardust in his eyes. Gotcha, Donna Marie. Thank you for that. Some of these were personal questions, so we'll save those until Sunday or Wednesday. Donna Marie, got your question. Dear ones of love and light, the shamans are here and the Aborigines are here. Thank you so much. So comforting for me to have them keep telling me through the live streams that they're by my side. Mercury says the fairies are around me all of the time. Well, I was just checking for other questions, but the ones that I saw were personal questions, which you'll have to bring your personal questions back Sunday night and Wednesday. Okay. Donna Marie. Yeah, I'm on Sunday nights at 6 Central Time, 7 Eastern. It's a new thing I started last week. What a neat question, Mother Teresa. Our dear friends on the other side, we're asking you would bring an answer to Donna's question. Is Mother Teresa around and does she have a message for us? We can say much about Mother Teresa. She is always around the earth doing her work in spirit. She could not stop. She did not know that she had died. She was so close to the people, she didn't want to leave them. But she is home now. She came around and saw the light, and we helped her. Her spirit lives on, her energy. She comes in sometimes and helps people who have the same heart as she did. Would Mother Teresa like to come in and bring a message for the people? She will not come in too far. She is a strong energy, and she doesn't want to hurt you. She is near. I'm feeling some sensations in my head. We are with her. We are the angels. We accompany her. She has much to say to the world in general, not just this group. You are blessed to be in her presence. Feed the people, she said. The people are not being fed like I did, or clothed enough. There are so many who need so much help. I feel like my work was in vain because the earth just swallowed them up again when I left. I'm feeling like she's very bothered about this. I'm feeling more energy coming into the right side of my head. That is a female presence. I want to say to you to do as I did. Carry on my mission, please, someone. Someone with intelligence and strength to take my place in the world, to cover more territory than I did, have an organization, feed the people, go into the war zones, help them, do the work, don't stand around and watch or order people around. Get your hands dirty. Watching from a distance does no good. I got right in there in the mix. And this is what I suggest for those of you who want to help today. So many are suffering. I will be with you again in another body one day. I plan to return in another lifetime. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Interesting. Wow. Wow. Thank you so much. Dear ones of love and light, well, we've had an interesting day. You are so welcome, Donna. I believe that we got most of the questions. Mercury and Leo lady is asking what messages does Jesus have for us? Sure, we can close with a question for Jesus. Carl, we'll put that second question you put up on hold. Mercury and Leo lady ask, what message does Jesus have for us? Thank you, Donna. Yeah, wasn't that interesting? I have to raise my vibes a little bit, you guys. Get a drink of water. Sadie is sound asleep. Whoops, no, she's not. Uh-oh, she's stretching. Master Jesus, we're asking for a message for the people that are gathered here today. What would you like to say to them at this time? I am always near. Anyone can call on me. You don't have to be special. I am with each one. Many of you speak of me, but you don't really know me. Ask to get to know me better. I will come to you. I will give you answers. I have always loved you, even from afar. I know each one in spirit. We are friends. On the other side. I visit many of you unknown to you. Do not think I would judge you. I will not. Judging is for hypocrites. Did I get that right? You know what I mean. Follow my steps, walk in my path, give it a try. Be generous, love one another. Let not your heart be troubled of the things of the earth. It is not real. It is a dream you are having from the other side where you still are. It is a rough dream, is it not? It was not intended to be so. But you are having experiences, and this world will end one day. Not too soon, but I am coming back, as they say. I'm bringing. Oh, oh, my dog heard something, you guys. Oh, no. Scared the living daylights out of me. You. Is somebody here?
Me.
Is that you?
That's just me.
Okay, call the doggie over there. I'm finishing up. She's going nuts. Go see her. Okay. I think that bark drove Jesus right out of my head. Jesus loves you. So I'm a student of the Course in Miracles, and the Course in Miracles is said to have been channeled from Jesus. So I like to promote that book. I got the one that is a collection of, I think, 3 different books, and it means a lot to me. It was why I woke up. It's very hard to read, and it's not a book that you read and put down. It is a course, and you just hang on to it for years, and you can keep looking back at it. There's so much to learn in there. It's hard to take it all in your head. Well, I love you all so much. I'm so grateful that all of you were here and bringing those wonderful questions, and I hope that they all made sense. I know they got a little strange off and on. I was hearing so much. Jenny's got that book. She hasn't started it yet. Okay. Alrighty, you guys, I'm going to be back Sunday night at 6 Central, 7 Eastern to take your personal questions. And again next Wednesday, 2 Central, 3 Eastern. Love you all so much. Until next time. Bye.